How's it going, guys? This is Avalon, and welcome back to Avalon's World. I was really hoping to hit that bat. Where did it go? Oh, up there. In the ceiling. And where'd you come from? Welcome back to a cave. This is the Caves and Cliffs update. I've decided to do some caving, and there's an Amethyst Geode there, but that's not the interesting part of this cave, I will tell you that much. I've been doing some mining, because I don't actually have a lot of the ores in the deep slate variant, and don't mind about the flashing lights here. That is my night vision running out, because that is how I've been caving. I only have 3 left. I had 9, so I've been at it for a while. And you can see just how dark this place gets. I lit up this area because there's something fancy right behind me. We'll look at that tuff later. But this is what I managed to collect so far. A whole bunch of glow ink sacks, some deep slate diamond, deep slate copper. I think that's kind of rare. Almost a stack of deep slate lapis. Pretty cool stuff. I mostly went out for the actual copper ore itself because I didn't have any. I fortuned it all. And I need some for the dripstone section of the underneath, kind of scatter across the rest of the underneath. And eventually, if I do a deep slate area, I'm gonna keep all the deep slate ores so I can use them for decoration, because let's be honest, I have way too many diamonds. And I found a regular diamond ore. That's pretty rare to find nowadays, and I don't need any of these resources. I can farm everything except the copper currently. The copper I do need, and I've seen some... Where'd it go? See, it's so hard to see it. I know I just saw it. This is why I use night vision. It was right below me, right? Right? Right, yeah, below me. Yeah, sure. Right below me. I'm blind. Oh, it's right there. See? It blends in. I couldn't even see that. I probably will get that later. But anyway, I lit up this area for one reason, and one reason only. I found my first ore vein. I have not actually... Where am I? Ah, creeper. Get out of here. Get knocked down a hole. Get wrecked. This right here, believe it or not, is an ore vein. It may or may not look like it, but it is actually one. And I'll show you more proof in a second. But you can see over there how the patches are tough, and I think there was one, yeah, up there. You survived. Not anymore. They're more like a cluster, like the diorite and andesite and granite are in the stone above us, but this looks to be more scattered. And there's an abandoned mine shaft here. If we come on down... Oh, I didn't light that up at all. That could have been bad. Hang on, technical difficulties. Give me a minute. Just put some torches on here so you can actually see. Don't mind this. Don't mind. Okay. Anyway, as you can see, I've started to mine it until I realized, oh, this is an ore vein, and it goes up that way, which is... that is dark. Which is this way, right over there. So I don't know how big it is. I don't know. I have yet to find the raw iron block, because there's normally at least one of those, sometimes 2, and a whole bunch of tuff. I've collected tuff before, but you can never have enough, right? What's down here? Death. Death-defying odds, and honestly, the ore vein might peek into this at some point. There's the geode from earlier. I've yet to explore this fully because I wanted to save the ore vein for the video. We're going to take a stack of torches just for lighting purposes, because I do want to save my night vision. I might actually have to go back to the base and make some more, because today's episode is going to be all about caving, pretty much, because it is the Caves and Cliffs, even though 1.18 came out, like, how long ago? Woo. I need to find the dripstone caves, because I need dripstone, even though I have some, but I need to, more importantly, look at it for inspiration on how I want to decorate it. And I was hearing footsteps. I don't know where those came from. I get distracted way too easily. But I also decided to get rid of, I didn't do it yet, but I'm going to get rid of the data packs that lets you craft the big drip leaves, now the small drip leaf and the spore blossoms, because now they're in the game and you can go find them, and that's how I want to do it, because the Lush Caves are really cool and we can get a lot of rooted dirt if we find the azalea tree. Like, I got 6 stacks from one tree. I didn't even mine it all. It's great. So anyway, I'm going to do a time lapse. I haven't done one in forever. I'll probably just play the sounds, to be honest, and speed it up a lot, because I think it'd be really cool just to see me, you know, going through the ground and hearing the sound. So, yeah, let's get into that. So, hopped into spectator mode here. There's a guy over there with an arrow. Don't know how he got there. But, to show you the scale of just how far these veins can go, this is where it started. Went down into the mine shaft, broke out into this cave a little bit, into this patch of tuff. And now this is the tough part, is, you know, iron ore veins are in tuff, but there's patches of tuff. So you hit this big patch of tuff, you think, do I keep going forward? No, it's just a big patch of tuff. I don't think I found a single iron ore up here, but it continued downwards, down into here, way down into here, all the way over up into here, which I hit another, whatchamacallit thing, patch of tuff, up into here where I hit another patch of tuff. And then going back down, it continued over this way and up into here, and overall, pretty cool. I enjoyed it pretty much, and this is the stuff we got. We got freaking a stack and a half of deep slate iron ore and a bunch of tuff, and 3 blocks of raw iron, some other various ores that were scattered about it. Nothing too crazy. Like, I've seen people get more, so this wasn't exactly the biggest vein. If you're wondering why there's so many zombie noises, yeah, there's a spawner. And they've been activating this entire time. There's just countless zombies in this cave. And I think it was just by coincidence, but there was a zombie villager that was up here, and there's also a slime chunk somewhere around here. So, yeah, look at my invisible head. I will, figure out where I'm going next. I got 3 night vision potions left, which isn't exactly a lot of time. That's less than a half hour, and I still need to find the whatchamacallit, deep slate and lush caves yet, so yay. So another cool thing I found was this really awesome underwater cave, and you can see some kelp, which means this actually leads right out into the ocean, which caves have done that before, but it's also just super cool. I did dig up into this when I was mining. It wasn't exposed to the cave system I was in. And we're over here. And where did I enter? Is the question. And can I... There we go. Yes, I thought I was hearing some bubbly noises. I didn't even see that. I entered like over here, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, this is where I landed originally and entered that cave. Was down through here. And I'm not going to head down there again because I'll get lost. And there was a way that I didn't go. But there was an ocean monument nearby, so I'm lucky I didn't get mining fatigue. And I mean, there's this little section over here. These caves are just so cool. And in correlation, if you're wondering where this is in the world, I believe it's somewhere over by the giant 332nd clone trooper face that we built up for May the 4th one year. And yes, there is a village over there. It probably is currently dying, but not my problem. And that's blue terracotta, I think. That's interesting. And there's a really cool jungle over there with like a jungle edge an actual jungle edge biome for once. So yeah, it's a really cool area. It's super close to the base. I believe if I pull up my coordinates, I'm not too far off from it. So if I ever want to do anything over here, I got options. So yeah, I'm gonna continue my hunt for these dripstone caves, and that's a shipwreck. I don't have a use for shipwrecks, to be honest. As we fly in the distance here, this is what I was talking about. Giant 332nd clone trooper helmet that we made into a map. I reset the trunks really close to it, because as you can tell, this is new, those are old. And you can actually see, I actually found the chunk border, if you want to call it a chunk border, because they did a really good job of blending it together. It's this right here, I'm assuming, yep. You can see it go down where it turns into stone, where it was grass, where there's snow, where there isn't, going all the way down, but it blends so well together. And there's a nice jungle here with a jungle edge. Like, look at the beauty of the jungle edge. Like, if I didn't have a base set up, this would be where I would set up, because this is, like, really beautiful with this river running through that kind of gets cut off, to be honest. It's a little bit of a shame, but that mountain was there before this terrain was generated, so fair enough. And then I think I was somewhere over there, and then literally right up over this mountainous forest, if you want to call it that, is the main desert of my home location, pretty much. This is new 1.13 terrain, but if we continue flying out this way, we will see that there is some weird chunk borders from 1.12 to 1.13 still existent, with 1.12 oceans still out here, and you can see where it blends as much as it can. But this is before I had the individual chunk resets, and I had to the glow squids. Hey, this might actually be a good spot because you can see them. But this was before I had the individual chunk resets, so it's just kind of like a hard border, but this is also the only bit of 1.12 ocean that still remains in this world. Back at the base, and as I'm sitting here, I kind of wish they would make some sort of faster brewing, because let's be honest, this is slow and tedious, and this is why potions are rarely ever used. Like, this is really the only potion I ever use consistently, is night vision, because it's so much better. I mean, I have, and fire resistance, of course, because it's just useful, but like water breathing, like there's useful ones, don't get me wrong, but I rarely find myself using potions, and there's so many options. Can they like do a potion update where it's like advanced brewing and a bunch of stuff? You know, that'd be kind of cool. Have like a Pacific, how they did the furnaces and whatnot for the Pacific types of whatever you're smelting, like food or ores and whatnot. It goes faster. It'd be cool if there was different brewing stands for that, you know, because I'm just gonna be sitting here for the next like 30 minutes brewing up night vision potions, because yeah, who wants to make an automatic potion brewer in 118? Not me. So this is odd, if you can even see. There's just one little bit of snowy slopes right next to a jungle. This is the jungle next to Avollon's village, but then there's also this mountain over here, which looks pretty cool. And it has goats? Yes, there's a goat there. Hey buddy, how you doing? New snapshot came out Wednesday, and there's goat horns now, so you have a purpose. So guess what? You're gonna be farmed. Just kidding, they just ran into things and lose their horns. There's more snowy slopes over there. I might have been over here already, to be honest. I'm not entirely sure. I know I went in one snowy slopes, but we're getting the new terrain here, so. Tell you what, these caves and cliffs are something else. We got 2 villages, right? But then we got this giant cave that just runs through. I mean, look at this place. It's none of the biomes that we need, but like, this is really cool, really open. And then opens up completely over here and continues to go downwards, and man, it looks beautiful, I tell you, beautiful. So, oh. I was like, you know what would be cool if there was a mansion in this dark oak forest. This is really close to home too. And I was like, oh no, that's really, really unlikely. And then I spotted the azalea tree there, and there's one back here. And I forget where this one is. It's like underneath these trees here. And I was like, oh, I'll go with this one, but maybe not. Maybe I'll go with this one over here, because it's lower to the ground, right? So it clicked record and that just immediately loaded in. Alright. Might have to remember that, because at least in the Bedrock beta, one of the places you can find the Allay is in the mansion itself. And I actually never did an episode taking one of these on, because they're kind of... They were like a big thing when they first came out. Like, yeah, Totems Undying, you know, that's where you get them. They're cool. And then they added them to raids, and now why go all the way to a mansion? There's no specific reason, so adding the Allays would be a good reason to go there. It definitely is huge. It's a mansion. It's not even in the forest, actually. It's in the river. But that's really cool to have close by. Again, doesn't really serve any purpose. Where's the entrance? It's always on, like, the worst side. Yeah, in here. But hey, you know, it is what it is. I'll explore it at some point. Maybe I'll make it its own little tiny bonus episode. There's another azalea tree there too. So the Lush Cave biome runs deep across this, because there was one back there too. Oh, and this one's in the water. Oh, okay, well, essentially yes, I should be able to just... Okay, don't do that. Whatever you do, don't do that. Should... Ow. Oh, you did it. You did it. This is what I didn't want you to do. Is that gonna disappear? Okay, we're gonna drink some night vision, and I'm gonna show you guys just how crazy it is to just dig down this way. And, like, I'm not even getting all of this. This will lead you to a Lush Cave. And so they should be pretty plentiful. I'm getting some water, but occasionally water does spawn because of water lakes. Actually, this is clay, so this could be part of it. Fortunately, it's not. It keeps going down. Which means we're gonna have to deal with water now. Hey, we got a way to get back up, don't we? And normally you can, at least from my experience, just follow this all the way through. Bunch of clay, actually. It's really good use for clay. Destroy the landscape. Just destroy the beautiful caves, you know. So much rooted dirt. I already have like 3 stacks. Let's go. It's so hard to get 1.17. I remember it being a pain, an absolute grind to get any large amount of this. The question is, are we going to reach a cave here eventually? It seems like it's spread out. But with the luck I've had with these Lush Caves, we're getting somewhere, we're getting some moss. Watch this just be it. This is all you get. Well, it reached us to this. So, yeah, I'm gonna do some digging. Yep, just had to do some more digging, and there's an Amethyst Geode right here. I had to get my, trusty infinite hoe out, and part of it. Oh no, no, don't do it. It did it anyway. Spore Blossom, let's go. Even though I'm still keeping the ones that I've crafted and used. I'm not going to replace them and everything, but this is the Lush Cave. It's tiny. I don't actually need any of this stuff except for the Spore Blossoms and the Drip Leaves, and I'm hearing mobs again. I want to find one of these in a wide open area, because, yeah, look, it ended, but here's some more. This could just be patches of clay, though, but it might lead us to something. Or it might just be patches of clay. I don't remember hearing that there were just random patches of clay, but I'm not going to complain, because that gave me a lot of clay and makes bricks a lot more usable. And more lapis, for good measure, you know. Plenty of lapis. Let's see here. I don't think this area is really that big. I might have to go to one of the other azalea trees, and I'm not grabbing those. I can farm those. It sounds like they're close by, but it also doesn't, and the water's still present. And there's a geode. I guess we'll go down this way and see what we got down here. We get stuck with another thing of clay. Oop, it opens up. A little bit. Ooh, we got some of the aquifers, or whatever the heck you want to call these things. Some big drip leaves. There's a small drip leaf. I need to, like, clear out my inventory from digging. I don't need the moss blocks. I have a farm for that. I think I also need a tool for that, don't I? Specifically a shears. Yes. Hi, how you doing? Yeah, I think I need a shears to get this, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not entirely positive. I'm not gonna risk it. This keeps going up. And I wanted to find a nice open one to explore and figure out what was going on here. So I might have to go back and dig down one of the other trees, because it seems like this is pretty much about it. Doesn't really open up too much. Though that means, like, axolotls should be spawning a little bit more frequently here, right? You're missing the top of your plant there. Ooh, some hanging roots, because that's where the stuff came down from. I have a farm for that too, so I don't need that. Let's see what else we got here. Ooh, some more small drip leaf, and yeah, that's really about it. This is a waterlogged cave, and what was that? Some diamonds! I just gotta dig around. Alright, well, let's go find another tree. I don't know what's going on here, but I got scared. Okay, there it is. Loaded in. Thought I don't know what I fell into. But copper, hey, let's go. I need that. My inventory's full. Should probably fix that problem, because, yeah, we don't need grass, we don't need dirt. We need copper. And I'm just gonna leave that lapis. I have too much lapis. I'm gonna just kind of do that, and yeah. Alright, this one seems to open up just a tad bit more than the other one, I'd say. We actually got some of the looks and feels for the caves over here. And I know I saw an axolotl when the world didn't load in there for the people. Oh, baby, it's a little baby axolotl. He's so cute. Look at him. Is it the one I saw? Probably. It's probably the one I saw. Gonna get all these small drip leaves, because I don't know how many of those I've crafted. But we're not... Hey, you there. You need to... You need to stop. You need to not do that. Okay? This is such a cool little... I don't know if I... Yep, I figured that was gonna happen. But hey, no water, right? I want to see one of these really open up in one of the big caves. I think that'll look beautiful. There's the hanging roots from where we came down. And we're just exploring. Don't need the big drip leaves. I guess I should technically go back. I'll come back through and collect the spore blossoms. I'm not going to waste your guys' time with me collecting spore blossoms. Like, come on, who would do such a thing, right? Little bits of iron. Some creepers over there. What we got? Does this not continue in there? That's interesting. Copper, 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 and copper. You there. You there. Yes, you. Hey, stop moving. Stop your moving. You there. Don't destroy this beautiful... Okay, I was gonna say, you gonna die? Or are you gonna stay alive? Doesn't seem like the small drip leaves are gonna be such a problem to find. It's gonna give us a reason to explore. If you're wondering, yes, I do have mending on my shears here. It's going to give us a reason to explore this area and experience the beauty of the Lush Caves more and more. So these farms are not going to be like the rooted dirt farm. Not necessary. Not necessary in the slightest. This area, it opens up. Look at that. And we got some axolotls down there. I wouldn't pick them up, but I actually have a bunch. Ooh, and you. I have like so much rooted dirt now, and it's so plentiful. I'm just gonna pinch that before I forget. So yeah, I'm gonna do some exploring, and I'll let you know if I find anything worthwhile showing you. I see something. Dripstone off in the distance. I've just been exploring this cave, essentially just picking up the small drip leaves and mining what copper I can get my hands on. I'm not even really going for the spore blossoms, because I don't see myself using them like in bulk quantities. Like, I already have 13, and like I feel like that's gonna last me a long time. I've mainly just been getting the ones that are easy to get, that I can punch off, like this one here. I can climb a vine. and just, you know, grab it. And that's Lapis. I also had some diamonds, found some diamonds. But, like the ones that are on the ceiling, unless they're a big group of them, like this one right here, there's 2. I'll go for the 2. I just need to, you know, get blocks. And then just, and just grab them. I think I have about a stack or so crafted up, so we have a pretty good amount of surplus that will last us a bit. But I'm seeing some dripstone over here, and that's why I started recording. I've also picked up some axolotls too, because I couldn't resist. I said I didn't want to, but I did. I secretly did. Ooh, it made noise. Now, copper's supposed to be a lot more common in the dripstone caves. That's also another reason I completely missed that. Another reason I wanted to find these. Ooh, look out. So I think I have pointed dripstone, to be honest. I mostly want this so I can decorate my dripstone farm without having to worry about having dripstone to decorate it, you know. So I want to gather up some. So yeah, let's see where this really goes, and see if there's copper, because I would love a copper vein. Not even gonna lie. Like that would be. I don't have my axe, so you're getting a sword today. It seems to be tiny though. It might continue. It might. Let's hope it does, because this is like pitiful if this is literally it. But at least we can get some of the blocks. Seems to be like this is it, to be honest. Doesn't even, ow! Doesn't even seem like it continues up there, and I'm not even seeing copper in this area. Anything up here? Anything? 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 Okay, there's some dripstone. There's some dripstone. Night vision's gonna run out. Don't worry about that, guys. I came prepared. So there's more dripstone, and then that. But it seems like there's water right above here. Which means there's probably dripstone. Okay. It's not that. Okay, that's kind of cool. Oh yeah, here we go. Now we're getting into the thick of it. Look at that copper. Oof. That is a lot of copper. Yeah, this is gonna spend some time here. Seems like it's disappearing, but it also opens up, and we're starting to get more of the stalagmites and stalactites. But there's an abandoned mine shaft right below us. I didn't want to come down here just yet. Get me back up there. Get me back up there. Ah, get wrecked. I wanted this copper. Thank goodness for feather falling. I haven't really noticed an extraordinary amount of copper, if I'm being quite honest. Like, I'm kind of disappointed in the amount of copper that I've found, but then again, this could just be a small one. This is like one of the first ones I'm finding. There's a cave spider spawner down there. I want to see if there's anything up in this cave. Doesn't look like it. It looks like it disappears. I got a stack of the pointed dripstone. I know I have some of this stuff back at the base, but I think 3 stacks of blocks will get us pretty far. And then we can use the, I think I also have like a stack of pointed dripstone as well. So 2 stacks should be more than enough to set up some sort of farm, which will be coming in the coming episodes for sure. Just looking for more bits and bobs of copper. Like I said, kind of disappointed. Diamonds. Ouch. Can I just like, thank you. That's all I needed to get from here. You need to like, stop. Alright? Stop. 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 You need to stop too. You're stuck. And as cool as these raised platforms are, like, what's the point of building this? Whoever built the abandoned mineshaft, what's the point? Ooh, runs in through an Amethyst Geode. That's interesting, cool looking. Okay, I heard him fall. I don't know where he is, but yeah, I pretty much explored and did everything I wanted to. I think this is where I'm going to end today's episode. I've just been recording clips, so I have no idea how long this episode is. If it's long again, I'm sorry. I was aiming for more of slightly less longer episodes in like the 18 to 20-minute mark, but I don't think that happened this time. But I'll probably go in the super flat world or in the create biome one, because I did that for the Lush Caves to get inspiration for my Lush Cave, so I'll probably do the same for the dripstone, just to get a feel for the caves and really feel like, get a sense of what they're made of, essentially, is what I'm saying. But I have the resources now to do that. So anyways, guys, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed today's episode, make sure to leave a like. It really means a lot to me, and if you could, hit that subscribe button. It means the world. And without further ado, guys, I'll see you guys in the next one. Farewell.